A verb can make your body move, hurrah, hurrah. It tells what boys and girls can do, hurrah, hurrah. We jump, we spin, we roll, we fall. It's action verbs that move us all. A verb can make your body move, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. It tells what boys and girls can do, hurrah, hurrah. We jump, we spin, we roll, we fall. It's action verbs that move us all. If you need an action, verbs are the words. Have you heard? Oh! Oh, hi, boys and girls. I didn't see you there. Oh, please excuse my singing. I was just remembering what a lovely song that was. It's been in my mind for a while, and I was just humming a tune. Ah, I didn't see you there. Well, since you're here, I guess I will welcome you back to our virtual classroom. And guess what we're going to be talking about today? You guessed it, verbs. Let's jump right into this mini lesson. Our goal for today is to be able to identify past tense forms or irregular verbs. Now, I know that sounds kind of wordy and a lot to think about, but verbs are just words that have to do with action or movement. And we are going to talk about that today. And we're going to talk about past tense verbs. And past tense just means something that already happened in the past. We are also going to talk about things that verbs that happen in the future that will happen. So let's continue on with our lesson. As I stated at the beginning of this video, a verb is a word that shows actions. Motions, doing something, or states of being. States of being just means what you are doing. So a verb is a word that shows actions. Verbs can happen in the present. Verbs could have already happened in the past, and verbs can be future tense. So they can be past tense, present tense, future. So here are some examples of some verbs in the present tense. The word play. I play. Play. It's happening right now. I jump. I like to jump. It is happening now. Clean. I clean with my mom. This is something that I am doing now. Walk. I walk my dog. It is happening in the present. Now, words that happened in the past tense or words that have already happened. So the past tense of the word play is played. I played outside. That means it's already happened. It's in the past. Jumped. Jumped. I jumped in PE class. It means I did that already. Clean. I cleaned. I cleaned with my mom. Earlier today means already happened. I walked my dog. That means, it's in the past. I already did that. Now things in the future or the future tense is I will play outside. I will jump in PE class. I will clean with my mom. I will walk the dog. Things that will happen in the future. So now to give you some examples. Here are some pictures of Jesus. And he is very powerful and mighty. And we've been seeing that in our Bible lessons. But one of the things that's really cool about God is that he knows the beginning from the end. Jesus is in the present. He knows the future and he knows the history. He knows the past. He was there when the world began. He's here with us now and he will always exist. So I thought that we should use him as an example in our sentences because he is like always in the past the present, and the future. As in, he knows the past, he is in our presence, he exists in the present, and he will live on forever. So let's take a look at some examples. He can save the world. The verb in this sentence is the word save, because it is an action. When you save someone, that is an action. It's an action of love. It's a motion. So he can save the world. This is the present tense. He will save the world. Will save. Can you guess what tense will save is? Is that in the present tense, the past tense, or in the future? That's right, you guessed it. It is in the future. He will save the world. And the last one here is that he saved the world. And this is in the past tense. You guessed it correctly. Saved, it's already happened. And this is true, boys and girls, because he saved the world when he died on the cross. The battle has already been won. He saved the world. So it's interesting how this one person, our Lord Jesus, just fits perfectly in this example of the past, present, and future. Awesome. Let's continue. We are going to continue with a quick recap or review of this lesson. In this lesson, we learned that verbs can be in the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense. We used some examples like the word play. Play. I play with my dog. That is happening now. I played with my dog would be past tense because that already happened. And I will play with my dog is something that will happen in the future. In this lesson, we also discussed how Jesus is almighty. He knows our history, he is in the present, and he will always be in the future. And so we went over the 3 sentences using the verb save, how God can save us, how he will save us, that's future tense, and how he saved the world. He already saved the world when he died on the cross. And like I said, the battle has already been won. So anyhow, boys and girls, I hope that you've enjoyed this little mini nugget to help remind you what verbs are. So remember, verbs are actions. They make your body move. It has everything to do with action, moving, motion, doing something, a state of being, states of being. Anyhow, I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson, and we'll see you next time in our virtual classroom.